From electric vehicles to air quality to smart home technology, this year's Consumer Electronics Show provided a glimpse of not only what the future will hold, but what's transforming the marketplace today. Maple Grove realtor Brandon Doyle attended CES earlier this month, bringing back insights that can help make decisions for your home. CCX News Business Matters reporter Corey Bork caught up with him to show us this year's top tech trends.
Now companies are making it easier than ever. Most of the time, if you order something on Amazon that's smart home related, it will actually automatically connect to your network out of the box.
Smart home technology continues to evolve, and Brandon Doyle with the Maple Grove-based Doyle real estate team says it's also getting easier to install and use.
So now we're kind of seeing companies branch out and get into different categories so that they have like ownership of the whole experience. That way you're just using one app, very easy to set up.
Doyle attended the Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas. One of his top takeaways? Prepare to get your garage ready for electric vehicles.
Any electric vehicle could charge from a standard outlet. However, the speeds are pretty slow. That's considered level 1 charging. For most people, they're going to want what's called level 2 charging, and that uses a 240 volt outlet. Similar to what your dryer or your oven would run on.
Doyle says one day your electric vehicle could help power essential items during a power outage.
Wallbox did announce their multi-directional charger, and so the concept there is that in the future, your vehicle could act as a battery backup for your house. Currently, there are not any vehicles that have this capability. But in the future, I imagine most will have that.
Another top trend is the result of COVID. That's the rise of air quality devices for your home. The AirThings Wave Plus system is one example.
Actually, it's going to display radon levels, things like humidity, particulates in the air.
And Doyle says the good news with products like these, the cost is coming down.
You can get a really good air purifier for about $600 that's going to cover 800 square feet, which would be adequate for a main living area, whereas that device in the past may have been a few $1,000s.
And one more trend?
You can lock and unlock the door with your smartphone from anywhere.
More integrative smart security systems, from doors to doorbells.
We're going to see more new smart locks this year, slimmer designs that are easy to connect to. Fingerprint is becoming more mainstream.
For Business Matters, Corey Bork, CCX News.
And looking ahead to spring home sales, Doyle says he expects a lot more inventory to come online compared to last year as people realize how much equity they have in their home. The Robbinsdale City Council approved additional costs connected to a new water treatment plant. The water treatment plant is currently under construction. The governor paid a visit to the site in early December to highlight local projects receiving state bonding dollars. The price tag for this project is higher than anticipated because of an extended construction timeline and the additional cost of a control system. The council mentioned in a meeting earlier this month how much more complicated this system is compared to the one in place now.
It's like driving a Studebaker and flying a 747 in comparison. It's very complicated, and there's lots of switches and dials and a lot of stuff happening, and I don't know that there's much the city does that's more important to public health and public safety than getting this right from the beginning.
A completion date has been set for this summer. The cost of the water treatment plant is above $33 million, which includes an additional $845,000 approved by the council. We are 1 month into a county-wide mandate that requires all cities to offer organics recycling to residents. As Delane Cleveland reports, Hennepin County officials say it's off to a good start, but there's still more work to be done.
Since the 1st of January, all cities in Hennepin County have had to have some form of organics recycling program in place, whether it be curbside collection or a drop-off site.
When we look at any new program, there will be some growing pains, but we're really excited about how it's going so far because people have access to something they didn't before.
Ben Knudsen partners with local cities to help them implement their organics recycling programs, which is an important tool to help keep food waste out of the trash.
At a compost site, you create a nutrient-rich material. At a landfill, organics cause problems. They create methane, that's a potent greenhouse gas, and you have to clean up landfills later on, and that costs a lot of money.
Speaking of money, some Hennepin County cities, like Golden Valley, require all residents to pay a flat fee for the service, whether they use it or not. Other cities, like Maple Grove, are leaving it up to residents to contact their individual waste hauler to sign up. The fees are set by the trash hauling companies.
In most cities, the cost is around $5 a month. But I think the way we can help is, again, through education and outreach, because as more people sign up, there will be an efficiency to collecting organics.
Despite the differences and varying costs among cities, there is one constant of what organic material to recycle. Think food waste and food-soiled paper. Delane Cleveland, CCX News.
The Super Bowl is a little over a week away, and the game has turned into more than just a game for many people. It's a popular time to entertain. We stopped by the shops at Arbor Lakes in Maple Grove to find out what they are offering for a Super Bowl party with your friends and your family. They showed us appetizer ideas from Trader Joe's and dishes that you can grab to go from restaurants like Biaggi's. Then there's always additional party items that you can pick up at stores like Good Things.
Whether you have small people together or small groups together, big groups together, super easy way to just spend a lot of time together as a family or with friends. And you can still be safe while doing it with some good apps and games.
Bloom says don't forget after the Super Bowl too, you can work off any extra calories at the new Planet Fitness that opened up at the shops at Arbor Lakes last week. Memberships start at $10 a month.
Hailey, Eikos' mom, was surprised her daughter wanted to play hockey, but she said yes, and it turns out to be a good call. Jason Malillo profiles the Osseo-Park Center defenseman in this week's CCX Sports Spotlight.
I asked my mom to play hockey when I was around the age of 4.
Hailey Eikos was a quick study.
Her skill level is very, very, very high.
At age 7, she was playing U10s for North Metro.
When I went to U10s, I actually initially played forward, but I would get bounced around since I was so young, so I got put at defense and it just always stuck, and I really like how I could see the ice so well.
Eikos played 5 years on boys teams at North Metro, then as an 8th grader made the Osseo-Park Center girls varsity team.
Shot away and a goal! What a rush with the puck, and then Hailey Eikos bangs it off the inside of the pipe.
Now a junior, Eikos is a top blue liner for the Stars.
Her first 3 steps are the quickest of any player I've seen in our conference.
Eikos uses that speed and mobility to shut down opposing forwards and also contribute on offense. She has 7 goals and 9 assists this season.
She's smart. She knows when to jump. She knows when to stay home if she needs to stay home, and she's distributing the puck a lot better, making great decisions, when to skate it, when to distribute, and obviously, and also it's helping her defensive game pickup too.
Last summer, Eikos was selected for the U18 national camp hosted by USA Hockey.
Basically, like the top 76 players in the country, which was really exciting yet kind of nerve-wracking considering I was going against the top players.
She played on a team with Wayzata star forward Sloan Matthews.
Playing around players like Sloan and playing against really good people like Emma Peschel. I mean, they're really great people in person, but on the ice they're really tough. They're really good. So, but yeah, they're really fast and they learn how to make plays, which is like really fun.
After high school, Eikos plans to play hockey at the University of Vermont and possibly pursue a degree in engineering.
The campus was really beautiful in Vermont, all the mountains, and it just had so many like historic buildings. And yeah, I really love the future of the team, the culture, and what the plans were with the coaches.
The Osseo-Park Center program has had its ups and downs, but the Stars have made steady improvement the last few seasons. And with the playoffs fast approaching, Hailey Eikos and her teammates are aiming to be ready.
It's really exciting knowing like we have a bunch of new players coming in, a bunch of new girls, underclassmen stepping up to play varsity. And we've this past season had to deal with a lot of adversity, considering like players are getting injured, players are out sick. So we've had a couple rough patches here and there, but we're learning to get through them.
For the CCX Sports Spotlight,
best player on the ice tonight so far.
I'm Jason Malillo.
Eikos is the only Park Center high school student on the OPC team this season. The co-op brings together girls from Osseo, Park Center, Totino Grace, Legacy Christian, and Maranatha Christian Academy. The section playoffs for girls hockey start this week. Well, the Maple Grove boys hockey team is on a good roll. Here's Jason with highlights from their latest win.
The Crimson hosting St. Thomas Academy. Tommy Cronin, nice move and shot for the Cadets, but Toby Hopp gobbles it up for MG. Cronin sets up Tyler Graham in the slot, but Hopp denies him too. Cronin all over the ice in the first, and this time he scores for a 1-0 St. Thomas lead. Grove gets it back. Jack Kernan's shot is stopped, but Finn Brink chips in the rebound for his 22nd marker of the season, and the Crimson draws even. Second period, they take the lead as Josh Giuliani lasers the shot home, and it's 2-1. Hopp turns away 30 of 31 St. Thomas shots, and Maple Grove wins its 6th straight game. Jason Malillo, CCX Sports.
Find more prep sports games and highlights at ccxmedia.org and follow us on social media.